Hello everyone, my name is Asaditya and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Okay, so in this series we'll be covering legacy. First I'll teach you the concept and then we'll do few previous year questions and we'll finish the video like that. Okay, so in this series we'll be covering that. Okay, so before starting, make sure that you like, share and subscribe. So yeah, let's get started. Today's topic is quadratic equation. Okay, so basically, you guys all know about what is quadratic equation. It's actually you all studied it in 10th class, right? So quadratic equation, how do you represent a quadratic equation? You represent it as ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This is how you represent a quadratic equation, right? No, you know that ax square is bx plus c is something you represent a quadratic equation. So now where suppose if this ax square plus b, this quadratic equation is there, right? So if this has two roots, that is, let's say alpha, one root is alpha and another root is beta. So these are the roots. Okay, so no, so basically see this ax square plus bx, this quadratic equation is of degree 2. How degree is 2? Because degree is nothing but the highest power of the equation. What is the highest power here? 2. 2 is the highest power, right? So that is the 2 is the degree of the equation, degree of the quadratic equation. Okay, so this, suppose this is alpha comma beta are the roots. So sum of the roots, what is sum of the roots? You all learned it in 10th class, right? Sum of roots is nothing but the formula minus b by a, minus b by a, which is equals to alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is sum of the roots, which is equals to minus b by a. Okay, so just remember this in case if you have forgot. Okay, so sum of the roots is alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. So now product of the roots, product of roots, which is equals to c by a, which is equals to alpha into beta. Okay, and now difference, you didn't study this in uh, 10th class. So difference of the roots, difference of roots is equals to, just remember this, difference of the roots is root d by a, root d by a, which is equals to mod of alpha minus beta. So what is root d? So you all know that d is nothing but discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, right? You know that, you know that formula, right? With discriminant, discriminant d, which is equals to b square minus 4ac. I know that you have come across these formulas quite a lot of time in the chapter quadratic equation. Okay, so this is what is a discriminant. So that's what you do here. Difference of the roots, root d by a, which means root over b square minus 4ac by a, gives you the difference of the roots. Okay, so if you want, you can keep this inside a box and write, keep this inside a box and write this. Okay, so now there's another formula too. What is the another formula of roots? How to find roots? You've come across this formula also. This x is equals to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. I hope you are recalling all the formulas which you studied in class 10th. Yes, so where, so this is actually the two roots, that is minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a, where alpha is equals to minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a, and beta is equals to minus b minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Since alpha and the beta are the roots of this equation, right? So this is also the formula, right? X is minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Yes. So now you can solve this like, you see, suppose I'll explain it to you. See, so see here, sum of the roots, right? Sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. How minus b by a? So alpha plus beta, do alpha plus beta. I'll explain here. Wait. Suppose if you're doing alpha plus beta, just put the formulas here. Minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac. See, the denominators are same, okay? And minus b minus root over b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Okay, we took the LCM, okay? So minus b plus, this is minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac, the alpha value, and minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac, which is the beta value. So plus b square minus 4ac and minus b square minus 4ac gets cancelled. So which means the answer is minus 2b upon 2a, where 2 gets cancelled, which is nothing but minus b by a. Okay, this is minus b by a. In the same way you can calculate product of the roots, okay? So in the case of product of the roots, you can do it like this. See, alpha into beta, right? So this is just like a plus b into a minus b formula. See, suppose let's take this minus b, we can consider minus b as a and this whole as b, the same minus b as a and this whole as b. So what in alpha beta, what are you doing here? A plus b into a minus b upon 2 into 2a, 4a square. 4a square. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square upon this one, 4a square. How did you get this 4a square? This 2a into 2a, multiplying the denominators, right? So which means a square. What is a square? Minus b whole square is equals to b square, and this minus root whole square means root into root gets cancelled, right? So which means we get minus b square plus 4ac on 4a square. B gets cancelled. Now so we have 4ac divided by 4a square, okay? So 4 gets cancelled, a gets cancelled, so c by a. C by a is the formula. Same we can try it for difference of the roots, okay? So you guys all know this concept, right, from the 10th class, okay? So the surprising thing is that using this concept only, we are going to solve few previous year questions which is asked in JEE Mains 2020, which means it's a recent question only, like this is 2022, right? So 2 years back only. So I hope you are excited to solve the question. So yeah, let's solve it. Okay, so this is the question. So what does the question say? If alpha and beta be the two roots of the equation x square minus 64 plus 64x plus 256 equals 0, this is the equation, then the value of alpha cube divided by beta power 5 whole power 1 by 8 plus beta cube divided by alpha power 5 whole power 1 by 8 is, okay? So you shouldn't get, first of all, you shouldn't get scared seeing this question, okay? This question is pretty much simple. Once I solve this question, you will be like, oh, this question is so simple, why did I get scared? Okay, so yeah, so let's start solving it. So this is the equation, right? And this is the equation, x square minus 64x plus 256 equals 0. From here, from this equation, we know we can find out the a value. What is a? A is nothing but coefficient of x square. See, a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is the constant. So what is a? 1. B is equals to minus 64, and c is equals to 256. C is nothing but 256. Okay, so since we solved this, since we calculated we didn't even calculate, we just wrote the value by seeing here. So now what is the value of this? You see, this is nothing but, if I open up the brackets, I can write this as alpha cube into 1 by 8, which is nothing but alpha whole to the power 3 by 8. Can I write this? See, 1 Come on, 3 into 1 by 8, which is nothing but 3 by 8. Same way in the denominator, beta power 5 into 1 by 8, beta power 5 into 1 by 8, 5 beta power 5 by 8, plus the same way here also beta cube, again same, beta power 3 by 8 divided by alpha power 5 by 8. Okay, so we can write this value like, we can write this expression like this. Okay, so now let's take LCM. So by taking LCM, we get alpha whole power 3 by 8 into alpha whole power 5 by 8 plus beta whole power 3 by 8 into beta whole power 5 by 8. Okay, so divided by alpha into beta whole power 5 by 8. Okay, so see here, if the bases are same, see the bases are same, right? Alpha bases are same, then powers can be added. So if you are adding the powers, then you see, you can notice one thing, that 3 by 8 plus 5 by 8 is nothing but 8 by 8, 1. So what we are given is here, alpha whole power 3 by 8 plus 5 by 8 is equals to alpha power 1 plus beta whole power 3 by 8 plus 5 by 8, beta power 1 divided by alpha into beta whole power 5 by 8. Okay, so see, we converted this complex expression into the simple one. So now let's start calculating what is alpha plus beta value. What is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is nothing but sum of the roots minus b by a, minus b by a. According to the question, minus b by a is minus of minus 64 divided by 1, which is equals to 64. Alpha plus beta is equals to 64. What about alpha into beta? Alpha into beta is c by a. C by a 256. So now let's put these values here. So alpha plus beta value 64. 64 divided by alpha into beta value 256. 256 into whole to power 5 by 8. 256 whole to power 5 by 8. Now see, this 64 is there, right? We write the same 64. Okay, so now we all know at 256, if you 256 is nothing but 2 to the power 8. If you multiply 2 8 times, it's not like 2, if you're multiplying 2 8 times, not 2 into 8. Okay, so if you're multiplying 2 into 2 into 2 like that, if you go till 8 times, then you'll get answer as 256. How do I know? I have already solved this sum. Okay, so that's why you don't need to worry. You can also, over the period of time, you'll also get perfect like this. Okay, so 2 to the power 8 whole power 5 by 8. See, you know, so this 8 and this 8 gets cancelled. How? Because this 8 is in the numerator and this 8 is in the denominator. 8 into 5 by 8, so 8 gets cancelled, so which is 2 to the power 5, which is equals to, what if you multiply 2 to the power 5? 2 cube is 8 and 2 square is 4, so 8 into 4 32. 32 32 2s are 64. Answer is 2. So therefore the option number B is the correct answer. Okay, so I hope you understood this question. See how simple it is, right? So let's move on to, shall we do one more question? Yes, of course, we'll do it. One more question, so that should be the last question. Okay, so yeah, the last question for this video. So yeah, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 7x square minus 3x minus 2 equals 0, then the value of alpha divided by 1 minus alpha square plus beta divided by 1 minus beta square is equals to. These are the options. This question was also asked in the JMeins 2020. Okay, so JMeins is not an exam like where all the questions are asked are tough. No, few questions are easy also. So those are the questions where you can gain marks easily. Okay, so that's why you need to cover basics too. Okay, so now let's start writing the solution. So So this is the given expression, right? So alpha divided by 1 minus alpha square plus beta divided by 1 minus beta square. Okay. So now before solving and simplifying this expression, so now let's find out what is a value here. A is nothing but coefficient of x square 7, b coefficient of x minus 3, c constant minus 2. These are the a, b and c values. Okay, so this is the equation. Now let's move on to the expression. This is the expression. Now let's start simplifying. Let's take LCM. So alpha into 1 minus beta square plus beta into 1 minus alpha square divided by 1 minus alpha square into 1 minus beta square. This is the expression. So now if you start simplifying, multiply alpha inside, so we get alpha minus alpha into beta square plus beta minus alpha square beta divided by 1 minus alpha square to 1 minus beta square. Okay, so now see this, you can see these two, right? Write these two together, and this in these two equations, these two values, take alpha and beta common and write. Okay, so by writing like that, you get, what do you get? Alpha plus beta, alpha plus beta into, sorry, not into. So now you take minus alpha beta common, so minus alpha beta into, if you take alpha and beta common from this value, so what is going to be left out? Beta is going to be left out, right? So beta plus, you're taking the minus common, so inside always it will be plus. So alpha and beta take common from this, left out thing is alpha. So beta plus alpha is same as alpha plus beta divided by, now multiply the denominators. Okay, so 1 minus of alpha square plus beta square. How I'm able to write this expression? If you want to go more step by step, then you can solve it by yourself. Okay, these are the simple ones. Okay, so now minus into minus plus, so plus alpha beta whole square. Okay, so since we've got the values right now, alpha, so now let's calculate what is alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a, minus of minus 3 by 7 plus 3 by 7. Alpha into beta, c by a minus 2 by 7. Okay, so now since we know alpha plus beta and alpha beta values here, so now let's put this into this equation. Okay, so now let's put in this, substitute the values. So now what do you get is that alpha plus beta value 3 by 7, 3 by 7 minus alpha into beta is minus of minus plus 2 by 7 into, again, alpha plus beta 3 by 7. Now before putting the denominator values, you can see that, see, this alpha square plus beta square. So now we don't know the value of alpha square plus beta square, we know only the value of alpha plus beta. So now what you can do is that, you see, this is just like a square plus b square, you know that. See, a plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. So what is the value of a square plus b square? A square plus b square is equals to, send this one. So we get a plus b whole square minus 2ab, which means you can write this as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 into alpha beta. That's how you can write this. Yes. So what do you do is that, divided by 1 minus alpha plus beta, this is all inside minus. Okay, alpha plus beta whole square is nothing but 3 by 7 whole square, 9 by 49 minus 2 into alpha beta, minus of minus plus, 2 2s are 4, 4 by 49. Okay. Now alpha beta whole square. What is alpha beta whole square? Minus 2 into minus 2 into 2 by 7, sorry, minus 2 by 7 whole square, which is equals to uh, 4 by 49 plus 4 by 49. Okay, you can see I made a mistake here. You see that this is actually minus 2 into alpha beta, so minus 2 into minus 2 by 7, which is equals to plus 4 by 7. You should not make this silly mistake. Okay, so my plus 4 by 7 is not like 49. I didn't, sorry, I did the whole square actually. Okay, so now let's start solving. So 3 by 7 plus 2 into 3, 6 by 7 into 7, 49 divided by 1 minus 9 by 49 plus, if you take the LCM here, in this case you need to multiply 7. 49 is LCM, right? So 4 into 7, 28 divided by 49. So 9 plus 28 divided by 49. What is 28 plus 9? 37. So I'll write this directly. 1 minus 37 by 49 plus 4 by 49. So now let's solve it. So again, take the LCM in the numerator. So you get 21 plus 6 by 49 divided by 49 minus, you're taking the LCM, right? So we are multiplying 49 to 1. 49 minus 37 plus 4. So what is 37 plus 4? Minus 33. So 49 minus 33 divided by 49. Okay, so this gets cancelled. So we have 21 plus 6. So what is 21 plus 6? 27. So in 49 minus 33 is 16. So 27 divided by 16, which is option D. Okay, so this is how this is a simple sum. Okay, if you want, you can solve this question once again. You can watch the video, watch this part again clearly, and you can solve this once again. Okay, so I guess that's it, and we'll be continuing this series. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Yeah, please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.